If you think that just because you had a horrible past, horrible experience in your relationships, horrible marriage, you got cheated on, or you got treated like shit at your last job, last opportunity, so you walk around with the victim mentality. And by the way, the victim mentality doesn't always look like, oh, I'm a victim. I'm a victim, treat me nicely. That's not always what the victim mentality looks like. Sometimes a victim mentality is feeling entitled to a specific outcome from a situation because you now finally feel like you deserve to have a good thing. So it looks like I just suffered from this last relationship. I finally healed from this narcissist, and now I finally want a good relationship. Okay, you state the desires. And then let's say that you end up in a situation, and then let's say you get played again. And then you victimize yourself and say, why again? I thought I could finally have a good thing. Why is this happening to me? That's the narrative. You don't think that you're playing victim, but you are. Because once again, you're putting yourself in the position of being the victim, someone who's helpless, someone who's powerless. What if you just shift the narrative a little bit? Well, it wasn't meant for me. Or, okay, maybe it was another experience where I could have applied what I learned from my last experience or my last relationship, but maybe you didn't. Maybe you actually repeated the same behaviors. It's not that life is punishing you, it's sometimes that you're not seeing things right, or that you are putting certain situations on a pedestal because you think that situation you're dealing with, just because it's in front of you, is the prize or something that you're supposed to attach yourself to. Maybe it's your own attachments or your fixations on a certain situation that's causing this pain and suffering for you. You're not being punished. Start taking more control of your own life. Start creating more powerful and empowering narrative. Stop expecting good things to happen to you just because you're a good person. Like, that's the type of narrative also that perpetuates the victim complex. You being a good person doesn't mean that you're entitled to anything. If you position yourself as a good person and therefore you think that you deserve good things only, I guess your reasons for being a good person isn't even genuine, because why is that even in your head anyway? You are who you are regardless of what happens to you. And stop using divine protection or your spiritual journey as a reason to justify this victim complex too. Like, pain and suffering doesn't have to be the normative narrative in your head or in your life. Sometimes though, when you try to be the good guy too much, or you try to fixate on a specific outcome because you feel entitled to this thing, or now you feel like you can manifest X, Y, and Z, when you clearly aren't ready on the inside, maybe there's something that you're not working on. Because once again, you're fixating on the external circumstances. You're trying to validate yourself through these outcomes. And that's probably why you're getting your ass dragged again. So stop feeling entitled to shit and just experience things for what they are. Stop trying to make things into something. That's where you get fucked most of the time.